Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast in a game between Ted versus Alice, Undead versus Night Elf, here on Secret Valley. And let me just go ahead and adjust this there so you guys don't see the time. And actually I should probably move it over right there so that I can still adjust Fog of War and you guys still won't have a good idea of what's really happening. Alright, Alice is playing under the name of Sleepless Days on the bottom left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, we have Ted spawning as the yellow undead on the top right. And for those of you guys who pay very, very close attention, I'm actually trying to record this in a higher resolution. Hopefully the game looks a bit better. Some of you guys out there are like, hey, why can't I watch this in 1080p? Well, the game actually does some weird stretching when you try to go into 1080p, and then it doesn't record nearly as well, and then all sorts of issues. So I am upping it into 1280 by 960, I believe, which is the same aspect ratio as 1024 by 768, which is what I was recording on previously. And boy, does the game look bigger. Okay, so let's take a look at the strategy. Let's take a look at what's going to be going on here, as we are going to be going up with a Demon Hunter versus a Death Knight. No real big surprise in terms of, well, in terms of the heroes. Death Knight and Demon Hunter is pretty much the backbones of their respectable army or respective armies. You can perhaps go for a Warden, or you can perhaps go for some sort of other type of play as a Night Elf player, trying to rush, say, trying to get to level 6 on a Warden. Very effective, perhaps one of the most effective ultimates in the game, as the Warden then essentially can create free units that, or the Aspect of Vengeance can create free units that simply won't die. Alright, here we go. Wisp now coming in, doing a bit of repairing. Null Overseer will get taken down. Demon Hunter should be popping out in just a moment as the game now gets underway. Death Knight is out a little bit faster than the Demon Hunter, and the Death Knight is perhaps going to try and come in for a bit of harass. You can see selling the Scroll of Town portal, picking up the Rod of Necromancy and Dust of Appearance already, as the Dust of Appearance will reveal any of those shadow melded archers. Now, so far, Null Assassin going after that Ancient of War. The Ancient of War is going to get off one easy hit on one unit, and now another Null Assassin may get taken down. Is the Death Knight going to come in time to steal? No, it is not. Picks up a Tome of Intelligence. Mana Burn, Death Coil. Nope, no Mana Burn, no Death Coil from either of the players, as both players are just doing a quick run by. Perhaps the Death Knight wants to get an easy kill, needs to get some skeletal minions, and that's what he's going back for. You can already take a look. There's some skeletal minions, and oh, a beautiful detonation by Sleepless Days in order to get to level 2. Alright, so are we going to perhaps see some Mana Burn now come in? Demon Hunter, I have to assume, detonate, detonate, detonate. Oh, what was that? No Mana Burn, no detonation, and Ted gets on the board there. So that was a bit of a letdown for me. For some reason, not denying the mana on that Death Knight. That could come back to haunt him, as I'm pretty sure Daze does have Mana Burn. If he does go for Immolation Aura, that would be a huge, huge surprise. And now that the Death Knight... Oh, what am I thinking? Duh, he has Unholy Aura. Oh, goodness. Alright, so Unholy Aura on the Death Knight. You can see now the units are coming in a bit together. You are going to see a bit more harassment. The archers down over here, skeletal minions, will perhaps get taken down pretty quickly. One skeletal minion looks like it will get taken down already. There you go. Another one may get taken down. And all the Death Knight could really do was just wander around very quickly and hope to get a lot of damage in. So far, the Death Knight did lose a bit of mana, and now we can see that that Demon Hunter did in fact go for that Mana Burn. And now that we see ghouls on the opposite side of the map, perhaps Immolation Aura would have been the better choice after all. As you can see, so many low hit point units, and this Null Overseer will get taken down, giving level 2 to the Death Knight. And now we will see some Death Coil action happening. There you go, there's level 2 now on that Death Knight. And now we see that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter comes in, gets in a quick Mana Burn, and now trying to go after some more units here. Alright, is the Demon Hunter going to be able to chase it down? Yes, it does. Yes, it will, as it does have Boots of Speed. So far, that Demon Hunter is outrunning that Death Knight as another Mana Burn comes in. So, pretty effectively trading mana as we can see that the Demon Hunter wants to make sure that that Death Knight really doesn't get much of anything. All right, are we going to see perhaps more? Are we going to see another mana burn come in again? It looks like we may in fact see another mana burn. No, does not go for another mana burn, as the Death Knight still running laps here. All right, Skeletal Minions now trying to come in. It looks like those archers will finish the job, take down one Skeletal Minion already, as the Death Knight and the Demon Hunter still doing a bit of a tango dance here. All right, some damage is being dealt, but the Death Knight with Unholy Aura and also the Fountain of Health regenerating hit points, that Death Knight can just wander around in circles and still come out on top. Meanwhile, Ted behind this is going into a very quick tier 3. This is not the typical strategy that we have known Ted to go for. Ted has normally stuck on tier 2 for a little while longer and gotten his Lich and then tried to push with some Obsidian statues without necessarily going for destroyers. Perhaps that's his strategy against human players, and he wants a quick tier 3 against Night Elf, as we see the Demon Hunter and the Death Knight still doing a bit of a chase. The arrows still hitting their target, as the Death Knight wandering away. Oh, there's an easy hit by that one Ancient of War once more, and the Death Knight really just buying time for his army. Let's take a look. Lich is being added. Black Citadel will be completed. Orb of Corruption could be added as well. And that Orb of Corruption really shuts down agility-based heroes, as the main focus, or the main reason why agility heroes are so strong, is that they have very, very high armor for very effective damage reduction. Once their armor is depleted, they tend to fall apart, and fall apart rather quickly, as we now see a Cold Arrow come in. All right, the Naga Sea Witch does not have Boots of Speed. Are we going to purchase another set? No, we are not. The Demon Hunter perhaps should be giving the Naga Sea Witch those Boots of Speed, just so that it can still move across the map. All right, Demon Hunter looking to come in, and we can see that there are ghouls, Death Knight, Obsidian Statue, and a Lich already out on the field, and this next battle may go very badly for the Demon Hunter. All right, here we go. All right, damage already being dealt. Mana burn on the Lich already, as the Death Coil Frost Nova attack. The Demon Hunter already down to, 2 armor from that one attack there. Are we going to perhaps get another Death Coil? The Demon Hunter taking a licking, but keeps on ticking, and needs to go back to the Moonwells and perhaps rejuvenate himself a bit. All right, the Demon Hunter, did he buy anything? I don't believe so. Now just trying to creep out the Ogre Warrior creep camp, and the hero levels will favor Ted, as undead heroes are generally more powerful at respective levels. So a 2-1 versus a 2-1, and the Demon Hunter now trying to take down the Ogre Magi. Is it going to be able to take it down? There's a mana burn. Oh, Frost Nova. And wow, what a creep jack there. And that just looked like an absolute mess. And things are just going from bad to worse. I do believe that Alice will be forced to retreat. Naga Sea Witch is able to slither away, but Ted taking a huge advantage there. Now with a level 2 Lich instead of level 1, also has a... Does he have a potion of invulnerability? No, he had one. Oh, picks up a Naga Sea Witch as well, and Ted just wants to finish this. He's thinking to himself, you know what? I can finish the game now. Undead tri-hero with one Naga Sea Witch as that last one. We are going to see a bit of an engagement, and now here we go. All right, Lich is already down. There it goes, and I believe the GG will be coming in soon. The Demon Hunter will not be out in time. Obsidian Statue is doing a lot of repairing. Frost Nova, one archer down. Those... boulders now trying to come in, as we see Wisp massively doing some repairing. Archers and Dryads trying to fight back the undead Scourge here, and this is not looking good, as you see more and more units still falling. All right, Ted sitting at no mana whatsoever, but he does have Obsidian Statues that are still fairly full on mana. The Lich, or the Naga Sea Witch, still has mana, and now in comes the Demon Hunter again. Bear, Rejuvenation, and the Demon Hunter now trying to be that one-man wrecking crew. Is it going to be enough, as the Dryads are now backing off? Demon Hunter with Rejuvenation Aura, is it going to be enough fighting next to a Moonwell? It looks as though damage is being dealt. The Demon Hunter is in a little bit of trouble. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability could be used. There we go. No, Scroll of Town Portal instead. Naga Sea Witch decides to back off, and this is all it's going to do is just reposition, as the Demon Hunter has no way of getting any more mana from these Moonwells. Moonwells are out of mana. No Nightfall. The timing on this was absolutely perfect from Ted, opting to come in when he knew that these Moonwells would not be able to rejuvenate. Are we going to get perhaps another rejuvenation aura? Oh, no, rejuvenation on a bear instead of the Demon Hunter. That's got to be a mistake, as Alice making mistake after mistake in game 1 of this series. Demon Hunter now trying to chase. So it looks like the Lich. Oh, we now see Abominations coming in. There is some cold arrows. That Druid of the Claw is going to be in a bit of trouble, as we see some beautiful path blocking by one ghoul. That Druid of the Claw couldn't run over that ghoul, and that Druid of the Claw gets taken down. Level 3 now on the Death Knight, and things are just rolling along for Ted. After Ted killed a very, very easy, very exposed Demon Hunter at level 2 at a shop with one single Frost Nova. Alright, let's see. Crypt Fiend's now coming in. Bear in position. Demon Hunter does have a potion of lesser invulnerability. Is gonna try to engage Naga Sea Witch, Ancient of War, fighting back against the Abomination. But the Abomination is beefy and is gonna absorb all of that damage. Here we go. It looked like Sleepless Days or Alice was just sitting around doing nothing for a short while. Naga Sea Witch getting exposed. Are we going to perhaps see a transfer of the Potion of Lesser Invulnerability? No, we are not. And the Demon Hunter now finally uses his Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Ancient of Wonders is down. Is he going to even get a Crypt Fiend? Is he going to get the Crypt Fiend? Yes, he does. Rejuvenation Aura now on. Is it going to be enough? Mana Burn trying to still survive. Demon Hunter now down to 2 armor, and it goes down. And that has to be the GG now. Alice, perhaps just upset with himself, falling so easily behind in this series, 1-0. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed game 1 of this series. Please stay tuned for game 2.